Hey everybody, how is everybody doing? Let me find myself here. Okay. Let me find myself here on my page. We're going to do molds this week. There we go. Let's see what all hops on. I know it takes a minute for that notification to go out. Oh my goodness, it is hot in my building right now. Hey Becky, how are you doing tonight? We are going to make a rustic looking manger. I hope it looks rustic because we're going to put some gold Mary and Jesus and Joseph in there. Hey Tammy. Hey Terry. I can see where I over poured my molds just a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about it. Is this the brush I was using? Yeah. Hey Edith, thank you for sharing. Hey Carol Ann. Hey Joni. Joni, I think you got your box today, didn't you? Okay, I was waiting on my stuff to get cut, orders, and so I came over here and I use this mold right here that I got from Decoupage Queen maybe last Christmas, but she still has it on her website. And I'll post a picture with this link here for this mold. It is a really cute mold. They even have one that's got the animals in it, and I need to order that one because I like that one too. But we're going to use this one right here, and I've already poured it with the 10-minute resin, and I've poured them this afternoon because I wanted to have them good and dry and cured out. Hey Penny. What is down here by my foot? Something down here by my foot. I'm going to finish off my back and sides like I normally do on some of these boards, and I'm just going to use this Tim Holtz pad here. I know you guys have seen me do this before, and I don't want it this dark. Isn't it a pretty mold? I think it was $27 for that mold, I think. But she has that other one there that's a companion to it that would be pretty with it too. Okay, I just went all around with this ink right here. But we're going to move this ink around so it's not so dark with some Mod Podge. And I've got some of the stuff here on the back of it too. That's all right because we're going to paint the back of it in black. And where did I put my black paint? I had it out here today. We may have to just use something else. Get my legs uncrossed. I didn't put it here. What did I do with my black paint? Oh well, we'll figure out something. Let me get my trash can out of the way there. That's what's bothering me. Oh gosh, that's Ruby Red Slipper right there. Let me see. Did I stick it up here? Is it behind my iPad? Nope. Oh well, we'll find something. We'll just use this black right here. We'll just use this black right there. So I've kind of let the ink dry just a little bit, and I'm going to take a big brush here, and we're just going to move this. Hey, Jessica, how are you doing? I'm just going to put a good coat of Mod Podge over it. It's going to kind of move that color around a little bit. Usually I do it just right after I put it on, and it makes it a little bit lighter, but we are going to go ahead and just kind of move it around and get us a good sealing coat on the back of this. This is going to be the back. I may go ahead and do this to the front. And you're going to see why here in just a second. That kind of looks like the back of a manger. Let's go ahead and do the sides here. We may just do both sides. Kind of put some Mod Podge there. Let me get a little bit on my brush. We're just going to kind of drag that and just smooth it all out. Tomorrow night, I'll be on probably late. It's kind of muggy, Carol. It's kind of muggy is what it is. Kind of muggy. And I thought we were having a storm because it got really gray and the dark clouds were rolling in. But I looked on the radar and there's nothing around us, so it's just a little muggy. I'm going to grab this color again. I think I'm going to do that for the back of my manger. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, let me go ahead and just set that down right there because it's hot. And I don't want to burn my arm. We're going to go ahead and do the front too. I got some of that wax there on it, or that glaze that I was using here for my manger. It's okay. It's just going to blend in here. And it won't hurt anything at all. And what I did that brush, here's this brush. Let's go ahead and do this again. Post a storm tomorrow, or there's a chance according to the news. That wouldn't surprise me. There was like nothing on the radar. It was kind of all up toward Canada, but it was kind of swirling down, so we may get a little bit of that. Hey, Lisa Hawkins. This is just one of those bamboo cutting boards, and it always works really good on this. I think I've done it on real wood before. If not, we're going to try it this week. Anything that I have left over when I'm pouring these molds this week, I'm going to put that in some water. I am putting all my extra, no, it's a Decoupage Central or Decoupage Queens. Let me see if I got the cover. It's the Decoupage Queen, and this is what it looks like. No, it came from Decoupage Queen. Decoupage Queen. You can actually use this for chocolate, fondant, and much more. Cake decorating or baking. Now, I won't use it now after I've used it for resin, but it's rained there in Georgia all day. Let's go ahead and dry this up. Hey, Griselda. I had Jeff bring my car up to my building and back in because I'm loading up for the event this week. When I come across something I want to take and get rid of, that's what I'm doing. I've got a box out there. Oh, thank you, Carol. Thank you. Yeah, Decoupage Queen. Decoupage Queen. Okay. I'm going to go ahead, and before I do my manger, we're going to do these pieces right here. And I went through all of my gold paint, and I did not come up with one that I even liked. So, I'm going to use my gold leaf rub and buff. I'm just taking a little bit of that. And we're just going to go in. I saw this done on a black surface, and that surface there we got is pretty dark. We're just going to make the baby Jesus and Joseph and Mary all a really pretty gold color. I'm just taking a little bit out of my tube on a stiff brush and just kind of wiggling in all these little pieces here. And that really brings out the features too. Hey, Chrissy. I know, usually I don't go live twice, but Mondays that I don't have my mentor group, I can go live twice. I can go once in the evening and once during the day. But when I have my mentor group, it's just a one-time deal, and that's every other week. every other week. Okay, we're going to let baby Jesus dry right here. And look, you can actually see all the little thing there. Oh, I've been wanting to get some black, Carol Ann. I have wanted some black. I'm going to have to order me some. I do have some of the UV resin that I may do a project with that. It's going to be a Christmas present for the granddaughters. Maybe my daughters. I might have enough to do one for them too. But it may just be a project for one night. I'm waiting for some dried flowers to get here. Hey, Andrea. But we're just going to... This is Joseph. I got a chronological Bible. I had Jeff get me one. And I told him the other day, I said, it has got me all confused because I'm reading like in Exodus halfway through it, and I look up and then we're in Daniel. And I know it's chronologically the way the things all went, which some things, overlapped in time because, just like it does here. And I've had to sit there and it's made me really think. I have some UV. I bought it last year after I saw my mind just went blank. Summer use it. And I've had it, and I have a little UV thing for my nails. And it looked just like the one Summer had. So I'm going to try that. Make sure I get all my edges. Because I really don't want to see any white resin. And here is Joseph. Tammy, when I get done with this project, I will put this picture on my page with the link to this. So as soon as I get done, I will definitely do that for you. That way you can see what I've got here. But I got it from Decoupage Queen, and I will put it there with my affiliate link. Just as soon as we're done. That way you can see this. Because I normally will put my pictures just as soon as I get done with the link. But it is a cute. I may have to do a... I don't know if my nativity scene on my page has... I think my nativity scene on my page has both of them. Well, all three of them. You're welcome, Tammy. Because, this project is not going to take very long, I don't think. The roof of our manger might. You have a huge timeline for the Bible at Mardell's and Waiting. Oh. You're wanting it? We have a Mardell's, but we have to go to Tulsa to get it. And I think the Concordance Bible that Jeff has a timeline that folds out in the back of it. Oh, that sounds like fun. That sounds like fun. I need to have my daughters, well, two of them can do it, come down one day, one Saturday, and we're going to sit and just resin all day. I may tell them that's what I want for my birthday. You don't have to buy me anything, but you got to be here. They'll be here for my birthday, but I would just like to be able to sit down with them and just pour some resin and do some projects with them. Last year, or was it, last year? Year before last, we did a paint pour. My daughters and I did, because Haley happened to be home. And the guys got into it. Mike and Brad and Jesse were wanting to do one too. I may tell them, that's what I want. You don't have to spend any money, but you got to come in and do it with me. Whew, guys, I'm about to burn up. Okay, here is our Mary, and she is pretty. I like how Mary looks too. So let's set these up. I've already painted the star, and we're going to work on our manger. And I had about 2 or 3 of these giant popsicle sticks. I don't want to see my corners up here, so we're going to kind of go like that. And then I'm going to do some filling in with some little pieces. But I think that's what I want to do. And I'm just going to use my Valspar Mousse Mousse Glaze. I think Connie uses that a lot. I like it because it's a really dark brown looking color. Let me get a paper towel. I'm going to wipe that down just a little bit. And we're just going to use a brush. I did get my little pieces all stained a while ago because I was kind of waiting. I'm cutting out a whole bunch of little gingerbread guys and girls that I'm going to put a whole bunch of them on my website in a pack. And they are cute. Okay, now see how that looks right there? That just kind of looks like old wood. Let's see, that one's done. Let's get this one. I think I'm just going to let me just get a pouncer. It's a little bit faster than that brush. And you can wipe off as I'm doing it. Jeff is in the house. He's cooking dinner because I have just been swamped today. And he found some chicken meatballs. And I told him to go ahead and make it. I'll try to see if I can eat it. I'm just not one for, like chicken meatballs, but I'm going to try them. Make some spaghetti. I know I can eat the turkey ones. They're not bad. And it's more of a texture thing, I think. More of a texture. I'm going to go ahead and just do these real quick. I may need a few more of these. And I'll probably have to touch up my paint once I get these broke. What is my website name? It's... Let me just get it for you. I always get it wrong because I've had to change it once. I'll just put the link here. Copy link. I'll just put the link here. Oh, it's making me agree to the chat bot. There is the link. It's Brown-Eyed Girls Crafting. Carol, I think I did. I think I did. Was it late last night? I think I did. But I've got to get the gingerbread on there. I just got done cutting them out. And I didn't put a hole at the top of them because you can always put it on the back. If you're going to make a garland out of them, I can do some with a hole. I may do both. But after we eat dinner, I'm coming back over here and cutting out more stuff. It's just been busy. Been busy. I got to realign my laser because my laser tube dropped. And I don't know why. Okay, we're going to do one more because I may need these. I may re-break these. Okay. We'll try with that right there. Okay. I think I glanced at it, but I'll go back and look at it, Carol. Let me get my hands wiped off. Okay. Let's just start building our deal. Okay, like I said, I don't want my corners up here I don't want to see my corners. So we're going to kind of just like lay it like that. I'm just going to use some hot glue on my corners right here. Just a little bit right there. And then we'll put a little bit here on the end. That way I can kind of get them a little even. Okay, just like that. Just like that. And then I decided I really don't want to see this center, so I'm going to come down I'm going to snip off this end. I'm going to put that straight right there. Put a little bit of glue right there. I'm going to push it up to the edge. And even though it's not straight, that's okay. I'm going to put this one right next to it and cover it. Hey, Lori. Just like that. It may act up with all of this wax on here. Okay, now I'm going to take just one of these and break it in half. And I'm going to put it right here just to hold all of that together. We're going to put a piece right there, and then we'll take this other piece, break it down, and put it right there. Let me stick a little piece right in there just because that's like a layer. I will be there Saturday. We're going to have fun. Saturday's going to be a fun day. Okay. Now that's a little better and a little bit sturdier. Now I broke up a bunch of these popsicle sticks. I may come down one more. Let's see, where's our... Let's see how far we can come down. I may come down a little bit more. So let's just come up and let's cut this end off. I'm going to be picking little pieces up off my floor. Okay. I just want to come down a little bit more. And I'm putting a lot of glue so this will stick. I'm not hot on doing hot glue. I like to use a really good glue. But that's okay. Okay. Okay, let's just do that just like that. I wish I had my little clippers. Hey, Brenda. Because I can't get the angle just right. Hey, Joni, did you get your box today, Joni? I can just probably mark that and do it. Okay, I can see that. That looked like a bad cut there. Now is when I need to find my one of my scissors that whoops, I cut that the wrong direction. No, I didn't. That's fine. That's fine. Just like that. And we're not going to be able to see it because we're going to put some stuff over that. Oh, goodness. I thought it said it was delivered today. Let's just put the glue on the back of this right here. That way we know that where it sits, that's where it's supposed to be. Yeah, I marked it, but I don't know how good it was. Okay. Now, I'm going to cover this little bit right here up with these. I just kind of cut them on both ends. We're going to make just kind of like a little... let's just start sticking them right there. Because they're supposed to look old. Let's get some of our long ones up here. That is hot. That is hot. I left some kind of long. Because I just want to kind of cover that little place up. And these actually tear pretty easy. These are just some cheap popsicle sticks or craft sticks, but you know what? They are popsicle sticks, no matter what we call them. I just don't want that little round end coming down, so we're just going to stick that one right here. I really want see a whole lot of it. Let's stick it up like that because we're going to see more of the top than we are the bottom. Let's just do this side. And then let's do a smaller one right there, and then let's come down with some smaller pieces. I mean, it's just going to look like a broken down manger. I got a couple little pieces right here. I'm going to stick over here on the side. Kind of round that off a little bit. And let's just keep putting... oh, that didn't get done on the back. That's okay. We're not going to see it. I may have enough cut here. I might have enough painted. Okay, let's kind of go over here to our end. Let's do a little bit more. And here's another small little piece. And here's another little small piece. Let's stick that right there. And then let's stick this little piece in there. Okay. Let me just show you what it looks like. I mean, it looks like I could go up all the way, and I may do that later. I may go up all of the way up here, but I'll have to cut a bunch of them. But that's what we got on the front, and I think I will. I think I will. I am going to take, I didn't get my heavy Bond gel in today. I was hoping I would have, but I didn't. I'm going to kind of put these up high a little bit. And then I have some of this stuff. This is that Wood Excelsior. I'm just going to put a little bit here on the manger. Just a little bit. Right there. Not a whole lot. And then I think I'm going to just pretend that this is hay. Yeah, I think it'll look good all the way to the top. I'm going to pretend this is hay because we need something for them to kind of be standing on. But I think I will go all the way to the top, but I'll do it after I'm done here. Because we got a lot. That would take a lot. Let's just go. I hate putting hot glue on these, but oh, here's my wood glue. Lois, I got them at Decoupage Queen, and when I get done here, I'll put this in the link on my page. Let's just go ahead and use some wood glue. And let's put him right about there. Get all that glue. I had a little bit too much glue. Okay, and then let's put Mary over here. I'm not going to put as much glue on this one. I had a little much on that one. I had a gob on that one. It wasn't a little much, it was a gob. Hey, Mary. Yeah, it'll look like old shingles. I'll do that, but I'll take a picture of it real quick and put it on there. And let's put her a little closer in. That right there. And then we're going to put baby Jesus in the middle. Maybe about right there. Let me get a brush. He may have to dry a little bit. Let's put a little bit of hot glue. A little hot glue down here. I'm going to lift this up and I'm going to trim it just a little bit. Hey, Carol. Let's see if we got, how much time do we got? We can probably, I could probably break these and go ahead and stain them later. Because I don't have enough there. That's what I'll do. I'll break these and then I'll stain them later. You see if our baby Jesus is dry here. Let me get my dryer. Hey, Betty. Hey, Ramona. get this glue that's coming out. Okay, I think he's going to be okay. Oh, we got to get our star too. I'm just going to use some hot glue on the star. And I'm going to put a little bit of rub and buff on the back, because we're going to see a little bit of it. But when I get done with it, I'll post a picture, but I will post what I've got done with the link. That back doesn't want to. Just tap it on. I'm going to just put some hot glue right here on this little tail. I'll probably put a hanger on this and hang it up. Okay, guys. There we go. I think it turned out pretty cute. I am going to go and finish doing this on the back of this. I kind of think I like it. I'll have to cut a whole lot more than what I've got here, though. But anyway, guys, what was that right there I just saw? Well, hey, Ruth from Missouri. Oh, sounds good. Anyway, guys, I will put this picture on there right now with a link to this. But make sure you guys come back and watch the finished project. I will put the rest of these on and add another picture to it. Have a great evening, everybody, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody.